Wong.
And I said, that's Jason Momoa. And she says, it's a man and woman, and she says to me, yeah, I've seen him a few times.
The Vancouver Fan Expo is a hub, a meetup, a place for fans to express their love for whatever it might be. From west to east, fans come down for this 3-day pop culture event held at the Vancouver Convention Centre. Everyone's a fan of something, if that's movies, TV, music, art, or being self-creative. This expo allows them to celebrate and express what they're a fan of. It's obvious the Vancouver Fan Expo wouldn't be possible without the collection of fans that attend every year.
Vancouver Fan Expo, this is probably my 5th or my 6th.
This is my first time. This is my second time.
I've been to all of them, so all of them.
This is my second time, my first.
This is the 6th year, so 6 times.
This is our 3rd year going.
This is my first one.
And this is my 5th or 6th.
Some would say there are different levels of fan dedication, but what sort of extents can they go to? From cosplayers to travelers and artists, every fan has a story, and we're going to see what sort of fans the Vancouver Fan Expo brings. First are those who spend hours creating and making unique costumes. The cosplayers.
It took me a whole week to set it all up, and then a lot of it was mostly drank a lot of painting.
Like a couple months maybe, but put them on this morning about an hour.
And full costume doesn't take very long, that takes about an hour.
All in all, it probably took like 40 hours to make.
This one took me about 2 days each to do the panels, and then about a day assembly after that, so about 3 solid days. The tentacles, the printing, the sewing, about 3 months.
The thrill they get from dressing up couldn't be any better.
Just to meet people, to have my picture taken, make little kids have fun. That's what it's all about, really. Have fun.
It's the people, it's the crowds, it's everybody that, it's a love fest of fandom, so it's the best place to be, to feel good. Seeing people's reactions to costumes, and I had one group that there's a bunch of these Muslim women who had their hijabs a part of their costumes. I said, I love the addition of the hijabs, and they look so happy, because I said, like, I like how you added that to make your cosplay.
The guests and celebrities are the highlight of the next group of fans. These fans are another level of dedication. Most of them only attend the expo and hope to see, or even lucky enough, meet their favorite guest.
And I made a trip from Vancouver Island to Vancouver today only, paid for a VIP pass. I'm only here for 1 day though, and that was it. I just wanted to meet Jason.
I just met Benedict Wong.
It's morphin' time! Trigazord!
She's so sweet,
She's
and
so nice.
she's so small.
We talked about how much he's killing it in acting right now, and how I've really enjoyed all the stuff he's doing, and particularly science fiction stuff.
Because I watch every single season of all Power Rangers. From Mighty Morphin, Zeo, Turbo, and In Space, Lost Galaxy, Lightspeed Rescue, Time Force, and Wild Force. The original Saban era of Power Rangers.
Over in Artist Alley, you find those who live for storytelling and drawing. They turn their fan dedication into a full-time lifestyle. Drawing, sketching, painting, and creating. This is a level of fan dedication that may not come to the top of your mind, but these are the artists.
I love that pop culture is now like all the Comic-Con culture. Where when I was growing up, that's not how it was. So you would never see a random dude at the gym with like a Captain America shirt on. And that's the norm now. And like people like have like Squirrel Girl shirts on or like, you know, anime stuff on. And it's just like, it is like literally what we live in now. Like we're getting spoiled right now. It's the golden age of like comic culture. This is the Hand Over the Hero series. I started it 5 years ago and it's just gone wild. Like I've made great connections. I've done a bunch of the big cons like San Diego, New York, and those, and the Fan Expo ones, and it's just more people keep suggesting new characters, and it just keeps growing and growing and growing and growing. So super niche-y.
I haven't done a big show like this in Vancouver ever before, so I know there's a lot of readers I've never met before. I've got a bunch of different styles. I try to change how I draw depending on which sort of story I'm telling. For comedic stories, I'll simplify things a lot. For horror stories or crime, I'll use a lot more local detail to make the pictures heavier or more specific.
If there was a scale from 1 to 10 to measure the level of dedication, there's not one fan that would fall below 7.
I give myself a solid 9. 9.5. The last 0.5 I take away because I refuse to like scream in people's faces and sob when I see them.
A fair amount. Like if I saw the actor, I'd probably scream. Yeah.
I've cried with meeting people before. It's fine. Don't judge me.
I mean, look at the wand. Yeah.
All of my tattoos are fan-related tattoos, from James Bond to Rick and Morty. I'm getting a Thor and Loki piece on my leg. Like, my interest in movie and television just is my everything to me.
When I talk about doing this stuff, my hair stands up on my arm. So that's how much of a fan I am of doing all this stuff.
From the moment the film, TV series, or book drops, the fans are all over it. The biggest reason why the fans come to these conventions is because of how it makes them feel.
All the people coming out together, cosplaying, all these different fans, nerds, geeks, whatever you want to call them, just enjoying this one place where you can feel comfortable, just doing the thing.
I like Artist Alley because that's me. And the Droid Hut, that's really fun too.
I'm a fan of the fact I get to cosplay my favorite interests with my friends. I'm a fan of the fact I get to go to these things where I can celebrate all of my geeky interests.
That's the sweetest thing that you've ever said in your entire life.
Yeah, look at that. That's going to be worth something tomorrow. I mean, someday.
When the bittersweet ending hits and the convention ends, the weekend they all waited for passes by, faster than you could say comic book. This may be a fun way to end off the year, but others are already planning for next year.
This is our last one of the year.
Yeah, so it's a good one to end on. Fan Expo is always in the works for me, so they're doing it March this year, so I'm going again in March, and hopefully I'll have another cosplay done by then.
With a variety of dedication levels, in the end, they're coming to the Vancouver Fan Expo because they have one thing in common. They're all fans.